What up, Keyforge? I'm Zoc, and we're here for the first week of ABR 11. We will be playing Grim Reminders Archon Best of 3. And we're going to be playing against logancomposer, so let's jump right in. We are playing Grim Reminders Nonsense. Hey, what's up, Ember Meaties? Nice to see you. We're playing Grim Reminders Nonsense. We'll take a look at it, and we'll take a look at theirs. So it's Winds of Death, Key Abduction, Target. Also has both Omnipus and Thing from the Deep, which is kind of cool. They're playing Fraudy, a feared circuit enchantress. Let's look it up here in Decks of Keyforge. Okay. I was looking briefly at their decks because we were scheduled a little bit earlier, so I was like, let me take a look at their deck. So what's scary here is the Soul Tender and the Bryozoarch and the Plunder. So I may have some ways to deal with Bryozoarch and I may not. So let's mulligan this. Okay. Hey, what's up, Ketzer? Sweet, yeah. Grim Reminders, it's crazy. They start with Ectocharge and discard 1/2 punch. So we'll start with Unfathomable here. We're gonna put 1/2 punch, I guess, on the bottom of their pile because we have to do something. And we'll do that and that. Alright, they go quickly into Unfathomable. Now the question is, Plunder. They reveal target. Will they get rid of that, or will they go for more than that? They do get rid of that. Okay. That's all right. Ooh, they Dragnet to return all my creatures. Do they have Bryo? No, they do not. Okay, good. Well, in that case, I think I go right back into Unfathomable. We don't kind of want to put target on the bottom of our deck. We need that in the discard. So I think with this Open the Seal here, we'll probably discard the Hallowed Eve Festival and put that back on the bottom of our deck. And then we'll play out the same 2 creatures we had before. Let's see, I need to see what all else that they have for creature control, especially in Unfathomable. Because if they can wipe my board, oh, they have Tendrils from Beyond, so that's a good combo with Bryozoarch. Okay. Alright, they go in the Geistoid, Plowsaur, Albia Stray, and they Berserker Slam my Tentaclid, I assume? Or maybe not. Probably. Oh, they discarded Berserker Slam. Okay, I misread that. But then they Mamet to archive it. Ooh, and Soul Tender comes down. That's when things get messy here. We gotta get rid of that right away. So we're gonna go Unfathomable. Now the question is, do we play our Omnipus? I don't think we can, because we already lost our target. If we hit like both Winds of Death, or if we hit Winds of Death with Omnipus, that really puts us in a little bit of hurt here. Okay, let's see. Nobody's haunted. So tendrils from the deep will only get rid of one. Let's see, I mean, we could try and go big unfathomable here. Now, they have Earthshaker, Soul Bomb, Infiltrator. Okay. So what do I tendrils here? We don't actually want to damage them a Met because we don't want them to be able to archive the Soul Tender. So I think we'll just use Tendrils from Beyond, discard our Thought Catcher, hit the Soul Tender here, then we'll fight it off. And then, yeah, let's Omnipus here. We're going to do it. Okay, so we got one Tentaclid. We didn't actually discard anything else super important, so that's good. So I think we'll just reap here. And we will, what will we put on the bottom of our deck? Maybe that Tendrils from Beyond, that's pretty good. Or we could put Soul Tender on the bottom of their deck. Do they have any way to get it back? Recursion? They have Mamet. They have Arcane Transmitter, which kind of does the same. BR Geist? Okay. So they have BR Geist, so let's put Soul Tender on the bottom of their deck. Just so that they don't have a way to get it back right away. Ooh, and we got our other Tentaclid. But we know they have the Berserker Slam, unfortunately. Hey, Fudginator Murph, how's it going? We are gurring it up. So let's see, we know they have the Berserker Slam. Ooh, they also have Recklessness. Interesting. They don't have... Yeah, they have... Okay, they get rid of the Tentaclid, yep. They don't have a Radiant Fight. They do have Earthshaker. Oh, Earthshaker does come down. Okay, so now Mamet could archive stuff. Awakened Titan comes down. War Chest. Heavyweight Monarch. Oh yeah, big Brobnar here. Awakened Titan can't haunt it unless you're... Can't ready unless you're haunted, and they discard Dirge to the Deep with the discard pip. Alright. I think we actually go right back into Unfathomable here because we have a lot of cards we can play. So Tentaclid comes back out. I think that means we reap with Omnipus here. Under pressure, I think we put on Heavyweight Morik. Get rid of Cursed Tomb. Open the seal, get rid of Distant Void Prober, which means they capture one onto their own. We'll put it on Mamet. I didn't even look at their Ember Control. Soul Tender, Blunderbore, Crushing Deep, Trawler, Hema, a lot of capture. So the capture is really good with the Soul Tender. So it was probably good that we put it on the bottom of their deck, but we know that that's coming now. So now we know they also have BR Guys. So maybe we don't want to kill the Mamet here? think we just reap anything that we want to put on the bottom of somebody's deck. Maybe now we put that Tendrils from Beyond on the bottom of ours. We don't actually want to put, or maybe Boo. We'll do Tendrils from Beyond. Oh, we have a really spicy Mars, although it doesn't have any creatures, so... They go Brobnar again. Do they have a Recklessness? The Berserker Slam my Tentaclid. Heavyweight Morik gets rid of the Omnipus. Earthshaker takes out the Germinator. They War Chest to get Inchu. They sound the horns to get Blunderbore. And they play Soul Bomb. Let's see, do they have any purging? Oh, we still haven't seen Browswark. That is bad. That is really bad. Especially with the lineup that they have right now. Plunder, Recklessness, Dragnet, Plowsword. Okay, I don't think any way to purge. Oh, they did do the Recklessness. Okay, what'd they get? For me, Think from the Deep, Mars First, and Brain Dart. Oh, and they redrew. And I drew in the Winds of Death. That's actually really good for me. Really good. Okay, that's what I needed. That's what I needed. I drew into the Winds of Death, so... I Winds of Death here. Actually, I play out the Snippy, discard the Brash Grabber, deal 2 damage, I'll be astray. Then I Winds of Death. Then I Mehmet the Winds of Death. And Inchurn. And hope that they don't redraw in the Recklessness. That would be a problem. Although we do have Target and Archives now. Alright, so now we just Key Abduct, Target, Key Abduct. Grim Reminders, Tomfoolery. Oof. Bryo got discarded to Sound the Horns. Oh, thank you. I missed that. Discarded Halloween Festival, Call the Void, Curie Guiltspine, Trawler, Crushing Deep, Browswark, Snippy, Webster, and Blunderbore. Yeah, I think against this deck they really want a Browswark because Key Abduction. I do have some tricks to, sorry. Okay, sorry about that. I do have some tricks to potentially get around a Browswark if they kept it on a side using Snippy, which I actually didn't get it with my Winds of Death this time, but I forget what my other trick was, but what's my other trick to get rid? Oh, Infiltrator. Infiltrator and Snippy. So they would have to center it. But this is a game one. It's best of 3, so we'll see what happens. It's not over yet, and we'll see what happens next turn. Ooh, Hollowed Eve. Ooh, BR Geist for Browzoark. That's pretty good. Do they do the BR Geist for Browzoark? They discarded enough because I destroyed all their. Yep, okay. Now, do they have more creatures? I do have Brain Dart and Hypnotic Command. Or. Ooh, they have Soul Tender. That's nice. That's really nice. Okay, so. Now the question is. Do we just go with the Infiltrator play here? I think we just go with the Infiltrator play here. Yeah, I think we just go with the Infiltrator. Let's see, how many cards do I have? I have 24 in hand. So, do I want to... I probably should have killed that Soul Tender. I think it's alright though. I guess I still could if I play both Winds of Death and Holiday Festival. I think that's it. Bear on bear violence, it's true. What's up, Odd Monster? Nice to see you. So if they can get rid of it with Soul Bomb. I didn't think that through. Yeah, they go Geistoid, they reap. Okay, I didn't think that through. That's pretty bad. Yeah, I should have played out a whole bunch more of these creatures. That's going to come down to the wire here. They go Unfathomable. They tendrils from behind Infiltrator. Okay, and then they can put Browzoark back. Very nice. I just realized, oh, I made a mistake with Mehmet as well. Oh no, they call the void, call of the void to exhaust it. Dang, I needed it. Okay, Braille comes back out. What else have they got in Unfathomable? Crushing Deep. Arcane Transmitter to discard the top 4 of their deck. Oh, which got rid of Recklessness. That's good. Okay, but this is not good for me here. We will do the Infiltrator thing again. We'll also play Holiday Festival. And Winds of Death to get rid of the Soul Tender. We'll play Thought Catcher. We'll play Harvest Skimmer. And we'll play another Harvest Skimmer. And in turn, we don't want to play the Webster because it's got 2 discard pips. That playing the Infiltrator the first turn, actually, because they had the I'm not sure if it mattered because they had the Tendrils from Beyond. Well, yeah, it would have mattered. Yeah, that was a mistake. If I would have played these creatures the first time, that might have prevented me from winning the game. I still have a shot here, but not a good one. Not a good one. I should have kept that Skippy. I should have not cared that Albia was on the board. Oh. That was the other big mistake that I made. All right. Okay, they go Geitstoid. They reap with Touchstone. They draw 2 cards. And he says, Welp. I'm not sure what that means because he plays Webster. I think that does it. I think he wins it right there, actually. Unless he doesn't have a way to gain more Ember. But he still has 7 cards in hand. So he's got 3 guys stayed there. 1 guy stayed there. 5, 6, 7. Ooh, that's it. Oh. Oh. So he didn't use the Soul Bomb to kill the Infiltrator. Okay. That is huge. That is huge. So the first thing we do is play out a whole bunch of, not target. We want Dr. X, Void Prober, Nameless Horror, a Diplomatic, even though it's got a discard pip. We'll discard Webster. So that's 4. I think that's good. Well, Hypnotic Command. Not sure what onto. I guess to Webster. Then we will target the Hypnotic Command. We'll key abduct, forge a key, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I did pay 1 Ember for that. So then I need to target Get back the key abduction. And I might as well play Brain Dart here to get the check. Even though it would make my key abduct cost more. He says his Ecto Charge was the last card. Ooh. Well, he would have to gain 6 Ember too. He'd be able to gain Chew here. Oh, he'd be able to draw it. He would have been able to have it last turn, probably? Yeah, he would have been able to get it last turn. Whoa. Youch. Youch. Wowza. This is Keyforge.
This is Keyforge.
Oops. He goes into Unfathomable, reaps with Infiltrator, plays Dirge of the Deep. Discards Heavyweight Morik to get rid of target. Discards Echoing Death Knell. Plays Trawler to capture all my Ember. Plays Covetous Hema. And Curie Guilt Spine. Okay. Now I gotta do some math here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I will not have enough Ember to forge. So we'll go Geistoid here. We won't take Archives. We'll fight twice in the Webster. And then we'll fight Trawler off. And I guess we'll reap. So check at 12. Let's see, so one way they could get me off is double Holiday Festival and then BR Geist into Trawler again. They go Geistoid. Touchstone to reap. Infiltrator to reap. Oh yeah, Infiltrator just discards because he's not haunted. Plowthorn returns target to my deck and deals 3 to Curie Guilt Spine. Soul Bomb, they're trying to get haunted here. Ecto Charge. Whew, okay, we got it. On to game 2. His deck has some tricky stuff. Tricky stuff. This is an interesting start with the 4 Mars, 3 Geistoid, but not sure if I like it enough. Boo this early is scary. We're gonna mulligan it. This is probably not better. We'll go Geistoid and we'll start with Harvest Skimmer. They go Brobnar. They also mulliganed. 1-2 punch, sound the horns into Awakened Titan. Okay. This Mars start is awful. We'll go Geistoid here. Well, Holiday Festival. We discarded Winds of Death, which isn't great. So now we need our target. We got our target. So if they have Recklessness here, I could be sunk. But if not, we actually have a pretty nice play here. Because if they don't have it, oh, they go back into Brobnar. Berserker Slam? Oh no! Oh, they got my target and my Key Abduction. I would have been able to do target to get the Winds of Death, Key Abduct to get back to target, target to get the Key Abduct, and then Mars first it to get them all in the archive. All right, that's why Recklessness is good. And then they Berserker Slam the Infiltrator. Nice. Okay, let's see. What do we want to do here then? That means we want to discard as fast as possible. Which means we want Omnipus on the board. And we drew another Tentaclid too. We discarded Chew Open the Seals. We discarded Thing from the Deep and Snippy. So we discarded some good stuff too. They go Geistoid. Recklessness is so good. Yeah, it's very good. They discard Snippy to destroy a Tentaclid. Albiostray comes out ready. They discard Dirge of the Deep with the discard Pip. This time they Reap to capture. And BR Geist, uh-oh, what do they get? They got lots of good options here. They could get Thing from the Deep. No, actually they can't. They get my targets. And what do they archive with my targets? Recklessness? Yep, that's so good. And Mehmet archives BR Geist. Ooh. That's really good. think we are going to go Mars. Play out Distant Void Prober. We're actually going to do it a little bit weird here. We're going to do it backwards. We're going to do Mars first, and have it fight into Mehmet. Then we'll Hypnotic Command. And the reason we do that is so that we could potentially Mehmet the Hypnotic Command if they don't destroy some of my creatures. We do have a nice Tendrils from Beyond coming up. That's the downside of him taking my target, is I can get it back with Tendrils from Beyond. That's interesting because, I mean, he's also got Recklessness, so... Alright, they go Geistoid. Touchstone comes down. Holiday Festival discards Bryozark, but they have BR Geist. Oofda. I'll be a stray Reaps here. Okay. BR Geist for the Bryozark. Soul Tender. To ward a bunch of stuff. Okay, so I can kill it with the Omnipus, so that's fine. Let's see. How do we want to do this? Oh, Awakened Titan has taunt? I didn't even realize that. Hmm. So we won't be able to get our Tendrils from Beyond action. Yeah, this is looking bad. Let's see. Mindborb only dreams of being like Recklessness, for sure. What do I do here? I totally didn't realize Awakened Titan had taunts. I think we gotta kill it, even though I could reap for 3. Oh yeah, I can't reap. I can't fight, so I can still reap for 3. Let's see. Okay, so hopefully they won't be able to recur Soul Tender for a little bit. But this puts us in a really bad state here. Luckily, they're like 2-2-1 for the board. All right, they go unfathomable. Reap there. Let's see, have they already played Dragnet? No. Call the Void on Omnipus. Dragnet would really hurt here. Dirge of the Deep to unready all my Unfathomable by discarding Open the Seal. Okay. He says, oops. Oh, if he did that first, he could have killed it with Call the Void. Plunder comes down. Ooh, what's he going to get here? Open the Seal? Probably not. Brain Dart? Does he just look at my... He probably just looks at my whole hand? I don't know. No, he discards a Brain Dart. Okay. And Trawler comes down to capture 7. Okay. And he gets a check. But we still got to go Mars here. That's unfortunate that he got that Brain Dart. Now I could discard the Abductomatic, but I think I need to keep rolling here. Get rid of that touchstone. But I think this one's pretty much over. Let's see. Luckily and Unfathomable, all he has is Browser Arc. Because we know he still has that the Dragnet coming. Oh, he goes Unfathomable. I think he must have the Dragnet. Dang. Crushing Deep. Ooh, that's good value. Oh, and just Reap. Okay. Okay, so we go Unfathomable here. We Reap here. Tentaclid fights I'll Be Astray. This Tentaclid fights target. We open the seal, we discard Webster, Tendrils from Beyond, and discard Cursed Tomb. And insert. Okay. So up to a healthy 11 Ember here, although they're still in the driver's seat. If we could get Thing from the Deep down and start getting some value from that, I don't know. We'll have to see. Can I win being under Browsark for half the game? Or more. Or more. Turn 4. Since turn 4, they've had it. So I guess it's not. It's about half the game right now. Did I open this deck myself? Yes, I did. Yep. Crazy Grim Reminder stuff, you know? I don't actually make a lot of second-hand purchases. I do open a lot of decks though. So yeah, this one with the it doesn't have answers to everything, but it's got a lot of cool stuff in it. Especially with both the Omnipus and Thing from a Deep, and then the Winds of Death, Key Abduction Target, the Hypnotic Command with all the Mars creatures. It's got a lot of answers. And we did just draw in the Hypnotic Command. Now, they still have Browsark, and we don't have any other actions. So, my goal here is see if I can get Thing from the Deep on the board next. Okay, yeah, here comes the Dragnet. Bryo, Reaps. Oh, I do have the Infiltrator. I could also do that. I'm not even sure if it's worth it here. There's a Dragnet. I'm sure it's going to be on all of the Unfathomable stuff, probably? Yeah. Okay. I don't have one way to gain one ember, which is really sad since all I need is one ember to get to check. So I think we have to go right back into Unfathomable. We're going to throw out the Tentaclid. We're going to throw out Thing for the Deep, capture on it. We'll throw out another Tentaclid. I misordered this. It's okay. We will discard, I guess an Infiltrator? We'll throw out the other Tentaclid here, and then we'll throw out the Omnipus. We discard Open the Seal, Dr. X, Boo, Key Abduction, Harvest Skimmer, Echo, Koriki, and Thought Catcher. Okay, that's good. We drew into some Mars stuff. But now we have Thing from the Deep out there. So now we're going to be trying to fight and steal. That's the plan. If we can get a fight in from Thing from the Deep, I probably shouldn't put the Ember on it, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Because if they redrew into some of their bounce, then that's game over for me. I guess I have one more capture pip. And 1 and 2 houses. Ooh, they go Brobnar. Okay. What do they have in Brobnar? Sound the horns to get heavyweight Morik. They discarded a lot of stuff, including tendrils from the Beyond. And Plunder and Trawler. But not BR Geist. So BR Geist could be a problem here. Because now they can BR Geist for Browsark. The War Chest comes down. Earthshaker destroys my Tentaclids. No! Awakened Titan Reaps. Heavyweight Morik comes down and discards Plowsword. Alright, so we're going to be stealing then. Unfathomable it is. Thing from the deep fights to steal. And we reap. We get up to check at 8. Can we win it with Brio on the board? Geistwood comes down. Oh, they can BR Geist for... They can BR Geist for Trawler. Holiday Festival discards the rest of their cards. There's BR Geist. I'm not sure if that was smart because they know they can get that out there. If they have one more pip. Oh, Ecto Charge. Nice. Close one. Close one. So they didn't need Trawler because they Ecto Charge. Okay, cool. On to game 3. We were under Brio's Arc for more than half the game and we still almost won. All right, game 3. Yeah, totally. Who will go first? We'll let him go first. Okay, having Thing from the Deep in our starting hand isn't great. Abductomatic, yeah, this is not a great starting hand. The one thing I do like is with my Mars, I can get to like 4 cards. We'll keep it. They mulliganed. Unfathomable to start. And Trawler. Okay. Go Mars, Brain Dart, that guy, and Mars first to Reap. Okay, UFO is really nice here. Kinda. UFO can help us set up depending on what we have. It's not good if we don't necessarily know where the Winds of Death is. Okay, Tendrils and Dragnet are already gone, so that's good. Trawler and Covetous Hema come back down. Okay. We'll go Unfathomable here. We'll get the Thing from the Deep on the board. Oh yeah, first we gotta play Open the Seal. Yeah, I played that out of order. Oh well. I could have played that in a much better order for that time. A 1-2 punch to stun the Thing from the Deep. That's so sad. Blunderbore comes down. Damages it by 1. We'll go Mars. We're gonna risk the UFO here. We did discard Tendrils from Beyond, which is a little bit too bad. We'll discard the Void Prober here. To put some more Ember in places. And we'll also enrage the Trawler. We'll put out the Nameless Horror here, though, I think. Oh, they got Soul Bomb. Ooh, they go into Unfathomable and Plunder. They reveal Mamet. Ooh, did they get rid of Mamet? Now they have a chance to get Target again. They've been having pretty good timing on their Plunder. Thought Catcher, Under Pressure, Cursed Tomb. They think about that one. Actually, I think it. Oh, they got Target. Dang it. Harg. Got Target again. But I can Mamet it here, maybe? They Dirge to the Deep. What do they get with Dirge to the Deep? Oh, that means I won't be able to Mamet it. Dang. They got it all covered. They got it all covered. I'm gonna Mamet the Snippy though, because that's actually really good. We'll play out the Thought Catcher first. We will Met onto the Thought Catcher. We will discard Cursed Tomb here. Okay, we did finally get our Winds of Death, but we don't have anything that pairs well with it. And right now it's just Recklessness bait, unfortunately. What we need to do is get to the boo. Get to the boo. Oh no, here comes the Brobnar. Don't Recklessness away my Winds of Death too. So far, this is a kind of slow-paced game. Okay, they take out the Thought Catcher with Blunderbore. Earthshaker comes down, so I archive the Thought Catcher. That's smart, I think. And that's it. Okay. Dang, I didn't draw into the boo there. Oh, we can't play Omnipus because... Yeah, we'll discard too much. Tricky. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Unstun here. We'll discard the Omnipus. We'll open the seal. We'll under pressure the Earthshaker and discard Hypnotic Command. I think we want to keep the Infiltrator here. We're not gonna. We're gonna do it all. Okay. Now, does he Recklessness? We got what we need. We got what we need here. Boo into Winds of Death will archive even 4 more there, which is nice. They go Geistoid. So they didn't go straight into Brio either, so that's good. Soul Tender comes down. Only getting itself this time. Hollowed Eve Festival, they discard Biergeist, I like that. Oh, and they play their own Infiltrator. Very nice. We're going to go Geistoid here. We're actually going to take our archive. So we can discard the Snippy, pop the Soul Tender. We're going to boo for my own. We're going to Winds of Death. We're going to play these guys out. This won't do anything, but we're also at check at 14 now. Check at 14, and we drew in, luckily, to Key Abduction and Winds of Death, which is crazy. We have everything we need in the archives and in hand. For them, we archived Covetous Hema, Touchstone, Heavyweight Morik, Webster, and Albia Stray, which I'm fine with. They go Geistoid. My cough? Sorry if I was coughing off of mute. Sorry. I've had a really bad cough for a long time, man. It's really bad. I've had I feel like 3 different sicknesses back to back over the last 4 weeks. It's been not fun. You've had a bad cough like that or what? Okay, they go Plowsword, Albia Stray, discarding the Berserker Slam. Mehmet to archive Berserker Slam. Huh. I would have thought they had better stuff, but maybe they want to get it with Biergeist, but I think they discarded Biergeist. Oh, I missed something. They already flipped. Okay. Okay, but now we can do our shenanigans. Mars. Let's see. We have target. So I guess we do Brain Dart. Oh, whoops. I screwed up. If I did that better, I could have also archived Brain Dart. We're gonna get the Touchstone here so that they can't do evil stuff, and then we will target the Key Abduct. And hope they don't have Brio. I guess they're setting it up with the Webster. So do I want to? Both the Dragnet and Tendrils from Beyond are gone. So, oh, but they can soul bomb me, right? I was thinking of playing more Mars creatures in case Brio comes out next. Oh, but we're at check at 9 too, so. Ah, you smoke a lot, so you cough a lot, so I was just mellowed out on listening to the game. Oh, sorry, dude. I was trying to mute every time I missed. My bad. All right, I think we got this one. We had a better draw, and they had a really bad draw. So this is Keyforge. We'll see. We'll see if we can pull it out. All right, they go Geistoid again. Webster fights Harvest Skimmer so that they can get some discarding, I suppose. Albedo Stray fights the Thought Catcher. Plowsword takes out the target so that they can get some drawing with Touchstone. Nice. They return Trawler to the bottom of their deck. They reap, they draw 2 cards. Do they get anything good? Holiday Festival. They discard 1. And that's not enough. Well, that was a great series. Some really great games there. He had some good disruption. Had a lot of really interesting things to think through with Bryozoark, with the Recklessness, with the Soul Tender. Lots of cool things in that deck. Lots of back and forth. Good stuff. Good games. And Logan, he's an awesome dude anyway. So, yeah, it's good to be able to play with him. Okay. He's asking which vaults I'm going to. I'm planning to go to Vegas. That's the only one I'm planning on going to. Hopefully, we'll see somebody there. Okay, but I think that's a stream. Thanks everybody for watching. On Saturday afternoon, we have a special multi-stream with Dinobot, our NKFL match for this season in Gold Alpha. Me versus Dinobot. We'll both be streaming. We'll have the multi-Twitch action going. We're gonna try and make it so that you can hear us both without us overlapping and talking. We're gonna try, I think, but we'll also be talking, I think, before and after the match. Should be good times. So, thanks everybody for watching. That's a stream, and as always, forge responsibly. Thanks everybody. Have a good one.